For all of you guys that have no idea what these ships are all about, I'm doing a review for the, or at least from the Legendary pack. I bought this thing on February the 13th. Cryptic released the pack that is available for us to purchase, to buy. They did say that this is a limited time offering, so the pack might be going away from the Zen store. I don't know, no real information has been released out of that, but I bought the pack, and today we are going to do the legendary version of the Jonathan Archer variant. You guys probably know because you've clicked on the title, but I have no idea what it is named, so let me just look it up. It's an escort of some sort. This one. The Legendary Temporal Operative Escort Tier 6. So this is a weird looking ship, to be honest, but it is kind of a updated design, to be honest, and I'm kind of leaning on to do the review on this particular version of this ship because it kind of looks badass on paper. But anyway, let's go to the let's claim this thing and make it my current starship and read all of the information that is being provided by Cryptic. Now we are here at the custom, or at least not the customization. This is where we are taking a closer look at this ship, how it is looking like in the user interface right here. I do love the Excelsior. It kind of looks like the Excelsior hull part right here with the deflector dish. So we have the Columbia. This is the version that is available right here. We also have the NX version. So this is the original Enterprise, the NX-01 from Jennifer. What the hell is Jennifer? From Jonathan Archer, and also the NX refit version. This is the later version of that same ship with a really big deflector dish and the housing, the engineering part. Anyway, this Starship Yara can be purchased through the Legendary Starship bundle in the Zen store. The Legendary Temporal Operative Escort comes with the following consoles from previous versions. So you got the Grappler and also the Point Defense Bombardment Warhead. Upon reaching level 5 in the Starship Mastery, you will unlock the Preferential Targeting Starship trait. Preferential Targeting trait. This trait can be found in the previous version of this Starship as well. Right here, using beam, fire wheel, or cannon scatter volley, you're going to get plus 100 damage to beams beam overload and cannon rapid fire for the next 30 seconds. So 100% meaning you're going to do double the amount of damage that this thing is going to do. And upon reaching level 6 in Starship Mastery, you will unlock the Field Modified Overload Support Starship trait on all characters on the account. While this trait is locked at activating, hull heals, recharges beam overload and emergency power to weapon. This does not bypass their minimum cooldown. Wait a minute. Emergency power to weapon, that's something that I use immensely. And so hull heals, recharge beam overload. This is going to be a go-to for me. I don't know about you guys, but I'm using a lot of hull healing abilities, and this thing is going to recharge the beam overload. That's something that I fairly use, but emergency power to weapon I use a lot, up to their minimum cooldown. So that's nice. That is nice, and this is going to be available for all of the characters on my account. I love it already. Tier 6 Federation and Federation Alliance, so no Klingons are going to be able to utilize this particular ships, or at least the entire pack, to be honest. Hull modifier 1.2, shield modifier 1.075. This is really low, to be honest, for a legendary ship. But again, this is an escort. Let me just make it rotate. Also, the new version. So it is an escort, so it shouldn't be tanky like that with hull modifiers, or at least a high hull modifier and also a high shield modifier. And it has 5 weapons on the front. Oh my god, nice. 2 on the aft. Okay. Room for 3 device slots with console. We got 5 tactical, 2 engineering, and 4 science. Just based on the console layout, you can actually see that this thing is going to be tactical heavy. Base turn rate of 14 degrees per second. That's something common near escort ships. Really high turn rate, 12, 13, 14, and all of that. Base impulse, or at least the impulse modifier, has been 0.2 with an inertia rating of 60. Inertia is something that you need to slow, or at least to stop whenever you are flying to a point, and then you cut down the engines all the way to 0, and then your ship is still going to go forward direction, and that's inertia. Plus 15 to weapon power, and also plus 5 to auxiliary power. With the Grappler, and also point defense, bombardment, Warhead, the universal console, molecular reconstruction, nice. The construction beam is available for this thing. Experimental weapon slot, what? No way, no way, no way. Oh my god, so this thing is a 5 or at least 6, 6-2 or 5-3 layout. Nice, nice, very, very, very nice. Can equip the dual cannons, dual heavy cannons as well if you're going to go that route with this thing. So I highly recommend it actually going with dual cannons with this thing, or dual heavy cannons, because you're not basically utilizing this ship's maneuverability over here, turn rate to its full potential. But you can also use beams, you know, whatever works for you, whatever floats your boat. So Starship Mastery Package Escort, precise weapon system, tactical maneuvering, enhanced weapon system, devastating weaponry, differential targeting is that going to be the Starship trait, and field modified overload support. This thing is called that, field modified overload support. Oh wow, that's a mouthful to read all about that, but that's nice. I'm kind of liking the way that the ships look like with the Columbia version of the materials, and yeah, I like it. The Starship maximum hull console, weapon slots, and available bridge officer abilities will scale with you as you level up until the maximum level. So you can definitely utilize these ships once you have bought them for low level characters as well. If you want to make one of those theme characters, you can definitely utilize that. Let me move over to the left and see what kind of customization we can do. Now, this is the customization part. Now, I cannot move any further in than that, so we'll have to do with this. Now, I am definitely liking the upper part of this thing. Underneath, it's like there is something hanging. I don't know. It kind of looks like a support craft that it could be detached or something like that. It's not really part of the ship somehow. I don't know if this is one of those cryptic design where they basically have making something on their own, or if this is like original canon design, but it looks a little bit weird. Looks the Excelsior hull over here, the engineering with the deflector dish housing and all that looks a little bit weird to me personally. The Escort over here, or the Escort, the NX version right here of this particular looking ship is looking very good. Wait a minute. The Bussard collectors are moving in the wrong way. Shouldn't they go inwards? Or maybe they're just, I don't know. Maybe I'm yeah, they probably got it right. Maybe I'm thinking on different ships or something. But anyway, this is the retrofitted, or sorry, the refit version with the hull over here underneath. I like the design over here with the warp nacelles at the end. I like that. Very nice. All right, what we are going to do with this review, we are going to do with the template of the Columbia, because I kind of like it though. We do have different windows, okay. Not a lot of window types to choose from. So we got type number 1, type number 2, type number 3, type number 4, type number 5, Type number 6 is the default, and type 0. I wonder where the lights are off at type 0. Is that because it needs to be stealthy or something? That's just weird. I'm going to leave it as is at type 0. We have the defined material types. Now these are unlocked because I bought the pack, and that's why we are seeing more than a normal material types. But this is the defined variant, the galaxy variant, or at least that is what it says. I don't know. It is what it is. It says galaxy right there. I don't know if this is really a galaxy, but Intrepid. Oh yeah, definitely Intrepid. Definitely Intrepid variant. Ooh, underneath. What are these things, man? Are these like vents or something? Or they're supposed to be vents. Nice. The NX. So you can have like a totally original themed looking ship. If you want to make a character based on your favorite TV show, you can definitely utilize that. I still believe that this is really nice as a ship. NX Sovereign over here with a Sovereign material type. Very, very nice. And these vents are more prominent looking like this than they had with that orange color. Nice. And the Sovereign refit. Now it definitely looks like the Excelsior underneath there. Nice. So we got type 0 if you want to go like the original series theme. I do love the glossy texture that they're using right there on the hull. That is so nice. Very good. Type 0. Type 1. Oh, I kind of like type 1 as well. Very appropriate for this ship, to be honest. Nice. Type 2. Okay, I'm liking that. And type 3 right here. Oh, I never looked at these things before. Is that the impulse engine? Or are the impulse engines somewhere else? No, they're right here. Okay. So these big like torpedo like traditional torpedo kind of whole part. These are actually the engines. Or at least we are going to take a closer look at that in space. If there's like an engine way coming out of that, then that's the engines. But it kind of looks like that. Even though the traditional engines kind of look like, have like these reddish glow at the bottom, or at least at the aft section. And these are bluish in color. Maybe that's due to the different material types that we're using. Nope, it's not. Type 4 over here. I don't know about you guys, but that's not really good. Type 5. Type 5. Moving on to type 6. Oh, type 6 really, really bright. When you enter a system and this thing is somewhere there and it's like positioned at the right angle, when the sunlight is going to hit this thing, you're going to be like, am I at the binary stars again? Type 7. Oh my God, I love type 7. Type 7. 7 is good. Yes, 7 is definitely good. Nice. Hey, type 8. Sorry, my mouse is a little bit... it's clicking by itself. Probably due to all of the clicks that I'm doing because of you guys. With all of you commenting on videos and me putting all of these videos out, my mouse is like, nope, I'm not having it. Type 8, a B. And that's not a bad thing, by the way, guys. Don't be like, hey, hating and all of that. I love it. I love it that you guys comment and watch the videos. Nice. Upgraded version. Ooh, upgraded version looks, I don't know. I get like really dark vibe out of this. Nice. And then we have the veteran variant of this thing. Veteran also looking very good on this particular ship. Looks nice. Now I am going to play, or at least do this review with type 8, even though I kind of like type 7 a little bit better though. Look at that. Nope. Out of the box experience, type 8. You can definitely mismatch components if you are willing to go that route, even though I wouldn't, because you're just going to butcher up the design of it all. Look at that. It's just weird. Yeah, that's not, nah. Leave it as is, guys. That is my recommendation to you. But obviously, if you're going to get this ship, you can fly it the way you want to. For me, I'm going to head into space and see what kind of how big this ship is in comparison to the Lucari science ship, the Dorito vessel. I'll be right back. Now, as we are in space right now, you can actually see that this particular ship should not be bigger than the Lucari scout ship, and it is not. Typical escort, like, they're basically not that big and bulky. They're basically small and highly maneuvers. So that is true for this thing. It's not, it's basically the same size in length, but that's about it. Those sparks that you see, that is part of a trait that I'm currently having selected. Improved pedal to the metal, that is not part of the ship. And as mentioned previously, the engine trails are coming out of these things, out of these blue things right here, and also out of the saucer section. That's kind of interesting. And we also see the warp nacelle emanating also an engine trail when this is going to be in high warp to be played with. Anyway, so we are getting some new, I don't know what this is. I have not taken this ship in combat yet, so I don't know how these pulse phasers are going to be firing. These are the standard version. They have not been upgraded. I don't know if we are going to get these somewhere. They are upgradable as they are. Oh, wait a minute. They're not upgradable. Oh, man. I was really thinking we should, there is an option to upgrade them, and they basically are going to get the infinity symbol right here. It's not going to be there anymore, but I believe it's going to be Mark 12, if memory serves me correctly. When this infinity symbol actually goes away, when the standard issue goes away. Okay, so what's the good thing about these things? Let's see what the good thing is about them. Don't mind these things. This is something that I made a video about, where I actually needed to buy them from the fleet store. But yeah. 2.5% chance to apply the phaser transfer to target -10 all damage resistance rating for 9 seconds. Ooh, all damage resistance rating. That's nice. I wonder if it all stacks as well. All right, so let me go through all of the statistics right here. So we got 5 weapons on the front, a normal deflector, impulse, warp, and a shield slot. That's the basic stuff. We also have 2 weapons on the aft, so you can put up here if you're going to go beam route, you can put an omnidirectional beam over here, or if you want to go turret route, you can use a turret over here. There's a 360-degree targeting arc if you're going to go with cannons. And there is also an experimental weapon slot available. Oh, I reached the end of the Earth space dock system where I'm currently at. That's why you see this reddish thing. So an experimental hyper-excited iron stream projector we are going to get at default. Now there are a couple of other ones that you can utilize. These are the current ones that I have. There are a bunch more that I basically discard when I discard the ship. So there are many to choose from, to be honest. I don't know if this is going to be the best one out there. Can we upgrade this? We can. Nice. Okay, so room for 3 device slots right here, 2 for the engineering console slot. We got 4 of the science console slot, and we have 5 of the tactical console slot. We have a universal console, the Grappler. It's basically just like a tractor beam. Fires a clawed magnetic grappler attached with a heavy nanopolymer tow cable. Once fired, the grappler slows the target ships, thereby making it easier target for weapons. Grappling targets cannot cloak, although it has no effect as although not as effective as a tractor beam. The engineering at Utopia Planitia felt it was important to include this device to all NX replica as standard issue for authentication. Wow, I can't read today. Reasons. Increase the effectiveness based on the current auxiliary power level. 4-kilometer range. 0.3 seconds to activate with a 1-minute cooldown, reduces turn rate and flight speed for the next 8 seconds, and also disable cloak. There are no skills that affect this ability to if you want to enhance the operational status of this thing. There is not. So that is the Universal Console Grappler. This is basically a useless, if I can call it that, in as a universal console goes. It does not offer any space sets, as you guys already saw, and it doesn't offer any bonuses at if you just equipped it. So it's basically a useless point defense bombardment system, warhead, sorry. There is a plus 25 in projectile damage, 1% critical chance, always nice. Activating this console will launch a warhead that slowly travels towards your target. Any enemy starship unfortunate enough to get within the warhead attack range will be repeatedly bombarded with photon torpedoes. When the warhead reaches its target, it will detonate, causing heavy kinetic damage to the target of all nearby foes. Now this is definitely part of a 4 space set. Okay. So if you have 2 pieces of this thing, you're going to get Alliance weaponry, so 33% in phaser, disruptor, or plasma for directed energy-based weapons. The third set is going to give you overcharge components, 50% recharge speed of all undiscovered logbox universal consoles. Nice. Disruption pulse emitter, dynamic power redistributor, point defense bombardment warhead, extends secondary shields, and also the 4th set, retrofitted masterwork, upgrade the undiscovered logbox console powers. Okay, so it increases the undiscovered logbox consoles if you have all 4 of these sets. So you need the disruption pulse emitter, dynamic power redistribution module, secondary shield projector, and the point defense bombardment warhead, the one that we are currently utilizing on this beautiful looking ship. All right, let's go through the mastery. We got level 1 plus 5 in accuracy, level 2 is plus 5 in defensive rating. That beep beep that you guys heard is somebody PMing me. Level 3 is plus 10 in kinetic and energy-based damage increasement. Level 4 is 2.5% in critical chance. Level 5 is that unlockable Starship trait, preferential targeting, beam fired wheel and cannon volley empowers beam overload and cannon rapid fire. After using beam fired wheel or cannon scatter volley, you are going to get plus 100% damage to beam overload and cannon rapid fire for the next 30 seconds. That is something that I definitely am going to use. And the sixth mastery trait unlock is going to be a field modified overload support. Your whole heals that target your ship recharge beam overload and emergency power to weapons. So your whole heals that target your ship recharge what? It's kind of weird. Your whole heals that target your ship recharge beam overload and emergency power to weapon up to their minimum cooldown. There should be like a the whole upper the word target with like the capital T is kind of like misleading. It's kind of weird to read that. But what it does is whenever you're going to use whole healings, do I have whole healings? No. Whole healings like this, hazard emitters or engineering team. When you unlock this particular trait, it's going to give us the lowest amount of cooldown of emergency power to weapon and also beam overload, I believe it was. Yeah, beam overload. So this particular bridge officer ability. Nice. Statistics based. Without doing any work in my skills, and I know some of you have been asking me to do my skills, even though some kind of like basic, basic science, engineering, and tactical, just for to have like a better experience. And to that, I'm saying I really am doing good without skills. So, there is something to be said about that. Without flying it, without any skills allocated to your character. So I'm not saying I don't need them. I definitely need them, but I'm doing okay without them. So coming back to the statistics right here, turn rate of 33.3 degrees per second at the default with just a couple of traits enabled, nothing real major. This thing is already turning, what was it, like 14 degrees per second on top of my head. So turn wise, this is definitely an escort and it's going to perform like an escort. So keep that in mind. Okay. Bridge officer station. We have Ensign Universal Station. We have a Commander Tactical or Temporal Ops Station. I would love to upgrade one of my, or at least I need 5 of my bridge officers to specialization upgraded. Haven't gotten around to that. Lieutenant Commander Tactical Station as well. Also a Lieutenant Engineering Station and also another specialist, Lieutenant Commander Science and also Temporal Ops. So we got Temporal Ops and also Temporal Ops over there. Twice Temporal Ops. So you can use temporal ability to its full potential over here. Sure. Why not? Why not? All right, give me a second to grab the Admiralty card for you guys. All right, so we got the Legendary Temporal Operative Escort tier 6 with 3 stars in its rarity. Man, I wanna run before I can actually walk. So we got 18 points in statistics under the engineering. We got 61 under tactical and 37 at science. And whenever you're going to slot this particular ship, you're going to get plus 10 tactical per science ship. If you accompany that, or at least this ship with any science ship, you're going to get plus 10 in tactical points per science ship if you're going to slot them in the same project. All right, so next in line is going to be Argala Patrol, and I do want to say that it would be nice if they made some kind of bridge effort for all of these legendary ships, but as it is right now, all of the bridges that Cryptic actually made, they're not making any new ones. So what are in the game, and all of the newer ships that there are, the majority of them, let's say 95%, don't actually have some kind of unique theme bridge. The bridges that we have in the game, that's about it. No new ones have been made for like maybe 3 years or something like that. I believe the Discovery Bridge was the last one that they made. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but let's go to do our Gala patrol mission. Alrighty, we got our Gala queuing up. So this is going to be like a low budget version of our Gala patrol mission. This is going to be, it's going to take a little bit of time to kick these guys' butt, because I don't have any keybinds or anything like that, and I went in here without changing any of the skills and abilities, just to show off. This is going to be the out-of-the-box experience. I love saying that. Oh, by the way, I am using Black Alert. That is a trait that I forgot to... let me push you back a little bit. Can I actually push you back? No. My emitters are not good enough. Well, I can push you back when you're dead. Does these pulses actually? No, they don't. Okay, they only work for beams, not for cannon rapid or cannon scattered volley. Now, just to take these two guys out, this is the still at the beginning of the mission. Took me like what, 10 seconds? No, not 10 seconds, like 10 minutes, if I'm exaggerating a little bit. Because these guys are not that good, and that has to do with this ship being basically the default. Now, I'm not going to waste you guys' time by showing it off as it is right now. I'm going to equip some better gear. I'm going to level up the mastery, and by gear I mean like a deflector, impulse, warp and shield, and some consoles. The weapons I'm going to leave it as is, and I'm going to change out you. What do I want you to be? I want definitely gravity well. I want you to be hazard emitters. Yeah, I want you to be science. You I have no use for, so you can go beta. Torpedo, high yield, neither. You can go tactical team. Even though I have tactical team 3 right here, that's not good. That's good. That's better. Wait, then I have 2 omegas. Anyway, this is something that I need to address myself. I'll be right back. As you guys can see, this beautiful looking ship is now pinkish in its form. That's a little bit of a preview for you guys, those that actually watch the vanity, the game visuals with all of the vanity shields. But anyway, so what did I do? I unlocked both of these traits. So we got mastery tier 4 and tier 6, tier 5 and tier 6 unlocked. I'm definitely going to utilize those. I am using beams at this thing. I highly recommend utilizing the turn rate of this escort ship to slot in, dual cannons or dual heavy cannons up here, and then turrets at the aft. But beams for this particular build, it is doing its job. I am enhancing them with disruptor-based damage and some other universal consoles that both you and I can have access to, so it's going to be more of a realistic playthrough, and everything is going to be on normal levels, so you and I shouldn't have any problem with it. I am utilizing a couple of gears that I'm using on level 14, if I'm not mistaken, with the Roman numerics over there. X1V means 14, and I'm going to do a patrol mission for you guys. Now, I'm not going to do Arcala because I just finished that, and that one is on a cooldown for 25 minutes, so I'm gonna do a different one within the Bruno. Yeah, let's do this one, even though I really don't like that. Can we do something else? Satellite defense. That one is funny. Work with the Romulan engineers gathering against the Vatwar. Okay, we'll do that. Here we go. I have no idea because I have not done this particular mission in a long time, but I'm guessing it's going to be full of pew pew, and so I'm definitely going to show off this particular good-looking ship right here. Ooh, what is this?
Let's get to work.
Mm-hmm.
The Malon once used this system as a
Yeah, I'm not interested in that. So let me just go pew pew. So the traits. Traits. So we got 2 traits. That's black alert. That's not it. This one, parental targeting. So after using beam fired will, all cannons got only 100% damage to beam overload. And the next one is going to be whatever your hull heals the target of your ship, recharge beam overload and emergency power to their base cooldown. So if I'm using this thing, nothing happens. If I use that thing, also nothing happens. What? What just happened? Your hull heals the target your ship will recharge. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not working then. Because I kind of... Do I need to select my own ship before I can target these things? Oh, maybe because my hull is already at 100%. Okay, we need to damage our hull a little bit. And the only thing we can do is go into combat. Wow, this is a beautiful looking map, by the way. Lots of asteroids over there. Nice.
Coming here was foolish.
What?
Now suffer the fate of all fools.
Where is this guy? Oh, here we go. I don't know which one I actually killed, but that one is dead.
The ship is disabled.
The ship is disabled.
Time to acquire their data.
Alright, let's do that then. As you guys seeing, turn rate of this thing is not really a good thing. Or at least it is a good thing and it's not something that you need to think about. Ow, my hull is though, by the way. Did I get a buff? Buff, because I used my hull. Which one is that? Which one is that? Hey, stop moving. I went too fast. Where's the enemy? The enemy's gone already. Oh, here we go. Preferential targeting. It was already here. Man, I missed it. Yada, yada, yada. Give me combat, please. There, next one. There it goes. Preferential targeting. And what was the other one? Because I keep forgetting the other one. This was the field modifier overload. Your whole heals target in emergency power. Okay, so to their base cooldown. Now I am using emergency power to weapon 1, so that's at 41. So if I use heal, it goes to I believe it removed like 10 seconds out of it. Nice. Why am I being held over here? Come here. Okay, more data. Alright, more data for us. Okay, now what? Enemies? Enemies? No enemies? Okay, enemies over there. Okay. Set our beacon. Now, I thought this was a little bit more heavily on the pew-pew side, but this one is not. You know, I might actually die on this one. I wonder if the proc is also going to go if I launch the Pirate Distress Call. Because that's also healing my ship, right? Destroy who? Oh my god. All weapons? Fire at will? Okay. Ouch, 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 ouch. That is I need some heals. Kobayashi Maru, help me out. Ah, Kobayashi Maru. Pirates, help me out. Okay, that one is not proccing the trait. Let me see if this one does. Yep, this one does. No, that's Black Alert. Wait. Okay, that's just weird. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. That's just... Okay, here we go. I need this one to be active though. Preferential target. Now it is there. That is... Maybe there is a cooldown on these things. But it is there now. And it doesn't reproc. Okay, that's weird. That is... Okay, there it is again. That's weird. Why is it doing that? Wait, that's the wrong buff. I need this one. Field modified overloads. Do we have that? No, that's black alert.
It appears the Vodwar aren't amused by our angling efforts.
That is weird. This thing is not broken. Your heals that target your ship, recharge, beam overload, and respond to their... target your ship. Do I need my ship selected or something? Do we have more combat? Yes, we have the last part of the combat, I guess. I'm going to target my own ship and then heal. And see if that's going to proc this trait or else I'm just doing it wrong. And let me know in the comment section, guys. If I'm doing it wrong, probably I'm doing it wrong.
Your time has passed.
Oh my god, we got the... Okay, so I need a little bit of damage. Yeah, nobody's targeting me. There we go, got a little bit of damage. 100%. Okay, so I target myself. And I target myself and I heal. That proc is not there. That proc is not there as well. That's just weird. Oh well. I'm guessing there's going to be a bug report for somebody to get a fix on this thing. Oh my god, how many freaking torpedoes are going to be shooting out there? That was a lot of torpedoes. Or flanks. Flanks in space. Heal my hull a little bit. Thank you so much. Oh my god, more enemies? Jesus. I need some assistance. Klingons, help me out. Before I die. Kobayashi Maru, help me out. I need some of your buffs, man. Oh my god, 11% of my hull. Oh my god, more enemies? Jesus. 16%. Move. Ah, too late, too little, too late. Too little, too late. And I really need to keep focusing on my hull. But as you guys saw, I was all over the place because I wasn't really paying attention. But if you are paying attention, this ship, I'm actually enjoying it the way it is. I'm definitely enjoying it. This little in size. It is the NX version of Jonathan Archer, so it is definitely an impressive looking ship by itself. I kind of like it. No real, anything bad to say about this ship. The traits, it's kind of weird. This one didn't proc at all. Or maybe it did and I'm doing it wrong. Could be. But this one did proc a couple of times. So this one is good. This one might need a little bit of fixing on the developer side. Yeah, overall very, very decent ship. I really enjoy it. If you're into escorts, because they have really small turning cycle and also turning rate, and also the weapons of cannons and all that, that's definitely something to think on, consider, or using if you are into that. That's it for this.
Let's discuss what's going on.
Hold on. That's it for this video, guys. Hope you guys had a little bit of fun and entertainment coming out of it. As always, I would love to see you guys on the next video. For now, take care and later.